Hello, this is Eric Merritt from HomeSmart Realty at Northeast Mesa, and I'm going to do a synopsis of the Metro Phoenix market for September of 2020. Today's the last day of the month, September 30th, so I figured I'd better do this today, otherwise this could be obsolete tomorrow. So I just wanted to go through a couple of things here. From the beginning of the pandemic, we had 11,000 active listings. We peaked at 14,000 the end of April. And then we wound down when the market came back up to June 30th of 8,800 listings, and now today we have exactly 8,037 active listings, just below 12 o'clock today, with a close of 85.49. So the monthly inventory rate since the end of July has pretty much stayed the same, and this number is more than likely going to go up because a lot of escrows always happen at the end of the month. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did have over 9,000 escrows again, like we did last month. The market index and Cromford report has leveled off the buyer's demand. So half of them are in red, half of them are in green. So that shows that the buyer demand has leveled off since July. July we peaked out. May to June was the huge increases where we had crazy 30 to 40% increases in market index in the West Valley and East Valley cities. And then our transactions have gone from July from June was 32.7% increase in the west side, 38% on the east side. August from July, for July's data was only 7.5% for the West Valley and 4.75% for the East Valley. For this month, for September, for August's data, there was a 17% decrease in transactions in the west side, and then the east side had 11.2% less transactions. So just wanted to go over that part, which is here. As you can see here, Avondale had almost 21% less transactions in August than versus July. August average sales price is $292,052, so it's $20,000 higher than the peak of 2006, $272,388, which is what I predicted a year and a half ago. I knew that it was going to take some time in this year or to 2021 to surpass this, and it has. Buckeye was only 3.9% less transactions, 12 less transactions. 309,605 was last month's average sales price. Average sales price at the peak was 285.67. So it's gone nearly 29,000 over that. Goodyear had 16.8% less transactions, 47 less transactions total. It was 342,585 average sales price for August versus 332,416 at the peak of 2006. Glendale had the biggest drop in the west side at 26.2%, 121 less sold. Average sales price was $319,691 versus the peak of $279,967 in 2006. So all the west side cities combined had 17% less transactions in August than in July. Glendale and Avondale had the biggest decreases in the number of transactions from July to August at 26.2% and 20.6% respectively. Tulsa had the highest appreciation at 18.6%, comparing August 2020 to August 2019 average sales price. Peoria was right behind at 17.1%. That's very big. All West Valley cities averaged 13.4% increase in appreciation. Phoenix and Scottsdale, I added this. We didn't have this back in June. So Phoenix had only 13.5% less transactions, 312 less units sold. Average sales price in the whole Phoenix city limits was $371,076 versus $299,918, just under $300,000. In 2007 was Phoenix's peak, not in 06. Scottsdale only had 7.2% less less sold, 66 less units. 723,518 was the average sales price in August 2020 last month versus 655,844. So that is nearly a $70,000 increase from the peak in 2007 in Scottsdale. So Scottsdale had a 25.3% appreciation from August 2020 from the previous August 2019. Now here's the East Valley cities. Apache Junction had 14.2% less transactions than from July. Chandler was 16.3% less, 86 less units sold. So here's the numbers here. Chandler was at 413,173 average sales price in August versus August 2019, 371,487. That's 11.2% increase in appreciation for Chandler alone. Northeast Mesa had the highest of the cities that we track. Queen Creek was the highest for all the cities that we track in the East Valley. 13.8% less transactions in August than in July, 37 less units. The average sales price was $454,095 in August of 2020 last month, and the average was $374,122 exactly a year ago, which is a 21.3% increase from a year in appreciation. So the average sales price to peak was $324,412. We've gone 130,000 over that, over the peak from 2006 in Queen Creek. So that's pretty interesting to know. Santan Valley had 4.2% more transactions in August than in July, with 312,448 was its average sales price in August of 2020 versus 260,919 a year ago. That's 19.7%, nearly 20% increase in average sales price from exactly a year ago. So those are some pretty big numbers. This is 2 months in a row that Santan Valley has been over 300,000 in average sales price. All East Valley cities averaged 11.2% less transactions in August than in July. So the transaction prices are high. Average sales prices, as you can see, have been a very big increase from a year ago, but the demand has leveled off from buyers. Demand has peaked out. Gold Canyon and Santan Valley both had positive gains in closed transactions, 11.3% increase and 4.2% increase respectively. Queen Creek had the highest appreciation in the East Valley at 21.3%, with Santan Valley right behind at 19.7%, nearly 20% when comparing August 2020 to August 2019. All East Valley cities averaged 13.1% in appreciation from August 2019 to August 2020. So, and here's our preparedness of dealing with COVID-19, which we are still doing. We do have a 360 camera for virtual tours, and this is a link that goes into a virtual tour that was done from my professional photographer. Just waiting for it to go in. Oh, here we go. So this will show you, this goes to the front door, go into the foyer, into the family room, and then you turn it, and then you can go to the kitchen, turn it again, go to the master bedroom entry. So when you're out of state or you're looking at a listing even in state, this will give you an idea as to how large the rooms are. So that way you're not wasting time of, oh, I don't like this floor plan or whatever the case is. So for a seller, this is really good for you because then you're limiting how many people can come into your home because they've already seen what the floor plan looks like and the size of the home. So this will make it safer for you sellers out there to have less traffic go in and have more serious buyers that will actually go into your house and more than likely make an offer instead of having too many looky-loos, even if they're pre-qualified or not pre-qualified. So that shows you how this does work. And then we go to the hallway here, to the bedroom. So you can see the size of the bedrooms. So it's a really cool feature. So this is included in our listings now. Okay. CBS code will be required for all agents to enter into your home. So not just having the lockbox, but they have to actually enter the CBS code to get that, and that comes from the agent. Each listing will have a bottle of disinfectant wipes and hand sanitizer and booties or an order for prospective qualified buyers. So here is an example of our N95 face mask. We have hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes, and latex gloves, all available. So please give us a call for a private home or virtual consultation at 480-999-6061. And I hope this information was good for you as far as knowing what's going on in the market. I think everyone should know what's going on. So you can look, I have a PDF of this so you can see it for yourself, because I don't want to talk about every single city. That would just be way too many numbers to go over. I'm going to do a series of videos about remodeling your home or remodeling to fix and flip. There's going to be a series of several videos, so we're going to touch on different parts like kitchens. We're going to touch on bathrooms. We're going to touch on showers in the bathrooms. We're going to touch on flooring, general flooring like porcelain tile, polished tile, marble, travertine, so forth. And then we're going to touch on all the other small details like the bathroom fixtures, shower systems, baseboards. So we're going to go into detail on each of those granite countertop fabricators, knowing what the price per square foot is for different types of tile and how much it'll cost to demo tile and install tile. So it'll be very informative, and we hope to see you soon. Anyway, please give me a call at 480-999-6061. Talk to you soon. Thank you very much.